Good morning, everybody. Shannon and Karen here with Wandering Out Yonder. Today we are in World's End State Park, and we're standing in front of the Loyalsock River, as you can hear in the background. It's beautiful, beautiful morning, as you can see. And we are getting ready to go on the Canyon Vista Trail. It's about a 4-mile trail, not too terrible. And we're going to see some different sites on the trail. There's some scenic areas. I think Warren's Window is one of the areas. Rock Garden, Loyalsock Canyon Vista. So we're going to see some really cool things on this particular trail. And we get to walk by the Loyalsock River and listen to the beautiful sounds of the river as we're heading uphill. So we hope you'll join us. Beautiful, beautiful day. Look at that. Sun's just coming up, shining on the trees. And yesterday we were out here, and there was a little boy playing in the creek or in the water. He was jumping off that rock over there into, there's like a pool of water over there he was jumping into. His family was out here and they were swimming. It was really just fun to watch him, enjoying the day. It's gorgeous out here this morning. Again, we are on the Canyon Vista Trail. This trail is right across from the campground that we're staying at, so it's nice and convenient for us. We just walked over here and started hiking. Has a blue blaze. Right now runs parallel to the river, so we get to have the beautiful sounds of the river for part of our hike today. As you can see, it's a wide path through here, and I would guess heavily used by the looks of the trail. We have it to ourselves this morning, so it's beautiful. So we stopped to take a little break. The beginning of this trail is pretty much all the way uphill, and it's barely, what, 8 o'clock in the morning?
It's not 8 o'clock.
It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is already so muggy. It's not hot. It is a little bit cool, but it's really muggy, so you sweat quite a bit. So we thought we'd try to get ahead of that, and we stopped, and yeah, Shannon's got the noons with the caffeine. And we're going to go ahead and get ourselves electrolyted up before we lose energy that we have now. So anyhow, looking forward to the rest of the hike. As you can see, this is an intersection. The Canyon Vista Trail and the Loyalsock Trail connect right here.
But
Straight down the campground. Yes, unfortunately, ahead of us is just up. So we're going forward. Wow, that's just straight up there.
I think that's where we're going.
Yeah, I think it is too. Oops.
Heading up that way.
We've reached one of the vistas, one of the views. This is called Warren's Window, and wow, is that spectacular. You can see, we get down here a little bit closer, you can see the river down below. Really gorgeous and peaceful. So as you can see behind us is the Loyalsock River. This is called Warren's Window. one of the vistas that's on this trail. Really pretty morning for this, and we have all to ourselves. Cool. Now that is the direction we just came from. And that is beautiful forest. And then we both noticed, we looked up, we both noticed how drastically it changed. Wow, huh? Goes from one extreme to the other. This is a pine forest through here, and you can see all the pine needles everywhere. There's a little creek of water coming down here, just a little tiny one. Falls off the side of the mountain down here. I'll go around there and we'll videotape that. And you can see we came from that direction. That's a little creek coming across the path, water coming down the side of the mountain here. It goes down, 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 down. You can see these old pine trees are rooted in all over the place through here. The roots are exposed all over the place. Pretty cool. I love pine forests. I love the pine needles all over the ground. It's so cushy. Something about them. It's really pretty. So as you can see, we're up on the top of the ridge right now. And down below is the canyon. That's why they call it the Canyon Vista. And all along this trail you can see a little bit across to the other side. If you look to see that tree, how it's grown around that rock and rooted itself. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, you can see Shannon's out there on that little ledge. There's all kinds of little ledges that you can see jutting out, and little creeks and streams coming down the mountainside. Super cool. But this does go straight down, so you do have to be careful where you're stepping out here. But here's this tiny little creek coming down the mountain here, trickling down the side. So this is uphill. You can see what's ahead of us. Not terrible. I stopped here because you can see in the middle of this must be a really heavy stream when it's raining and there's a lot of water in the area. We thought that was pretty cool. But we came from way down there. We are still heading up, up, up. So we've stopped. There's an intersection here. This is the Link Trail and the Canyon Vista Trail intersection. So we were just stopping to look at the map to make sure we're going the right way.
And we're heading up here.
Yep. So, where'd we start out?
Down here.
Yep. So
came up here.
Quite a bit of the
here.
way. All right.
Get ready to go back up.
All right. Yay, we love that. So we've reached a little side trail. I guess it takes you to Ticklish Rock. Shannon's going to go down there and take some pictures. And then we'll be resuming our climb up. So another area on this trail where during heavy rains, water cuts through. Up there, comes down. Oh, Shannon's going to, we have to hike up that. And goes down the side of the mountain here. Probably ends up down in the river. So I get to go up next. Woohoo! So we have reached the top and we are getting ready to view the Loyalsock Vista Canyon. So this is a beautiful vista that we've hiked up to, and that's what makes it all worth it. We always call that the cherry. So when we get there, I'll share it with you. But as you can see, it's going to be beautiful. So again, we are at the Loyalsock Canyon Vista here at World's End State Park, and we did the hike up here. Now this is a gravel dirt road that you can drive up here. There's handicap parking, and there are some paved sidewalks so that if you're handicapped or disabled, you're able to see the vista. But we're going to take you down there. And again, today we got up early, got up here, and our lucky day, we are the only ones here, so we're pretty excited. As you can see, beautiful. And again, we're the only ones here. Lucky us.
Early bird gets the worm.
Yep, early bird gets the worm. If you listen to birds, there's so much bird activity going on this early. So we're up at the Vista and we decided to take a little snack break. So I'm going to turn you guys around. You can see our beautiful view for our snack break. This is what we get to look at as we're snacking. How lucky are we? So we just left the Loyalsock Canyon Vista, heading our way to finish out the canyon trail. We have reached Prospect Rock. This is another one of the vistas or viewpoints along this particular trail. And it is really pretty. So as you can see, there's a big rock. You can see the river down below. And this is the view from Prospect Rock. Beautiful, huh? So as you can see, the trail, pretty darn rocky through here. And there are some really deep crevices. So if you're doing this trail, please be mindful of that. There's a few areas that are a little sketchy where you're not quite sure where the trail goes. But just kind of pay attention to the blazes and you'll find your way. But yeah, this is a really, really rocky area. One of the things we wanted to mention is how much effort has been put into this trail. All throughout this trail, there are these creek beds that flow from the top, you know, downhill. Water has to go downhill. And they have put in areas for you to cross these creek beds with pipes. So, you know, there's a lot of work to have to come up here and do all of this. But they're scattered. I mean, these creek beds are all over the place through here. And we're almost at the top of this ridge here, this mountain. I guess is what you want to call it. But again, another dry creek bed right now because we're kind of in the dry season. But it looks like they've laid rock across here for us to help you navigate your way. So we've reached an intersection here to go left. So to do the canyon trail that we're doing, we would go left. It looks like it goes down, woohoo. And if you go right, it doesn't go down. It goes up. So we're gonna go left to finish this out. So we're heading down the trail now. We're less than a mile away, I think, from the end. Anyhow, this part of the trail is just like a rock maze, boulder maze. You can see all around you. Lots of bear dens. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. You can see, as far as you can see back in there, we're going to be following this. So again, this part of the trail is really cool. You can see the moss-covered stone, ferns coming out of the rock formations here. And this little critter's making his way in the world. Look at his little leg. Okay, it looks like we are at a crossroads here. That is the Cold Run Trail. It's a 1.5 mile spur trail. We're not going that way, but we're going this way. We're still following the blue blazes. Okay, you can see this trail is starting to wind its way down. We think. But yeah, it looks like it. So we reached the bottom of the trail. It crosses over and then it runs along the Loyalsock River over there. So we're almost done with this, and once we get over there, we think we're going to have lunch and cool down. So we've made our way down to the Loyalsock River. And we have our feet stuck in this nice cool water. And this is going to be our lunch spot today. Pretty cool, huh? Thanks everybody for joining us today as we went on the Canyon Bridge Trail here in the Worldton State Park. We really enjoyed the hike. It was a bit challenging. There was a lot of up and down with it, but it was a really cool hike with a lot of diversity, a lot of geological boulder formations and so forth. So it was really cool to see. A lot of beautiful vistas.
All to ourselves.
All to ourselves. We ran into one couple through the whole trail today. So we were thrilled. We had pretty much to ourselves. So anyhow, we're down here at the Loyalsock River, soaking our hot feet in this nice cool water, and then going to enjoy the rest of the day. And we appreciate you guys wandering out yonder with us, and hope to see you again. Bye. Whew, feels good.